Hey folks, welcome back to Watch Us Lose. We are desperately pretending that we are in the cool environs of Antarctica fighting the elder things because it's really hot. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but it's really hot today. But I'm here with my good friends Eric, say hello.
Hello.
And Len.
Hey there, everyone.
Good to have you joining us. Anyone remember where we left off on this game?
Lola was beating the crap out of everyone. In like a kind of scary way. I think that the last old one we're going to face is Lola. And the elder things have come, and we need a laser gun to kill them because, of course, we do.
Right.
That makes perfect sense. An ancient laser gun. This mythos is weird, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Luke is out in the Arctic looking to acquire acquire a laser gun because that's where laser guns are. Calvin was running up to try to catch a clue up here because if he has a clue and takes a rest, then he can do some damage to the elder thing by advancing the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Tony was desperately trying to get away from this dough and not succeeding. And just recently got punched by it. He's also cursed, and he's also has a bane, which means only sixes counts as successes, and haunted. He's cursed and haunted, and haunted means that that on reckonings bad things happen.
Right. Which, as we've been joking, is par for course for Tony in this campaign.
Man, Tony's a fighter, but he does not have luck on his side.
Yeah, one thing I'm looking at with poor Tony, is he's about to fail his special thing. If he only has 1 health or sanity, so we have to help him out a little bit.
I was going to use Calvin to buff him up by 2.
Great.
So Calvin is going to delay heading towards that clue. He's going to he's going to acquire a resource, and then he's going to spend that resource to give Tony 2 sanity and 1 health. I've spoiled Calvin's turn. He's doing nothing but sit in one place, but that's fine.
All right.
Tony sends his gratitude.
Why is there is Calvin corrupted too? I thought he got rid of this.
Calvin shouldn't be corrupted.
What?
Calvin isn't corrupted.
There's a corruption right on his card.
Oh. Well, that shouldn't be there. So we're just going to throw that away.
Okay. I didn't remember that. I was like, whoa. I know he starts with corruption, but I thought I had gotten rid of it.
That's odd. All right. So who is going to be the lead investigator for this turn?
I'll be the lead investigator since I'm doing nothing interesting.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So let's get to it.
So the first thing I do is I acquire an asset which can be used to get an extra health, correct?
When you rest. Yep.
Yeah, when you rest. So I'm acquiring this asset because my sanity is also kind of low. And so if I give Tony too much sanity, then I bite it. But 4 is usually safe. Also, why do I have multiple counters on my?
I was going to ask about that. I think that
clearly,
might be the same thing.
Clearly, some weird thing happened during my cleanup of this game.
Okay.
I hope you don't clean your house up like that.
All right.
Well, it's not always bad to end up with more stuff than you started with.
Yeah.
Because that's true.
It's like putting together IKEA furniture. There's always more screws than you need. So he's going to acquire the asset. Then he's going to use his special ability, spend this resource, or use this special ability to give Tony 2 sanity and 1 health. And
Okay.
then the last thing he's going to do is he's going to rest, and he will recover the 2 sanity and 1 health he gave Tony. So I'm not going to push any buttons. Now, I can also use the Coptic Jar, but the Coptic Jar just allows me to improve observation, which is already at max.
All right.
Or I can spend 2 clues, but I don't have 2 clues, so I can't do that. And nothing else involves resting. So that's the end of my turn. Just keeping Tony out of the grave.
All
Much
right.
appreciated. All right, so Lola, I think Lola is going to move down to Sydney. And sorry, Calvin. She's a little aggressive. She's feeling a little muscular.
She is very
after
aggressive.
I'll make way for Lola for last time.
Get out the way. And I think I am going to actually take a very boring rest action with her. I can't recover health because I'm full, but I'll take a sanity and let's see if I can get rid of this amnesia. Well, Lola just doesn't want to have anything ruin her party right now. Oh, there we go. So
All right.
that is it for Lola. And Calvin, if there's anything Lola has that I can pass to you, perhaps, because I think I've got a
Okay.
couple of weapons. So take a look at the inventory and see if there's anything you might like.
Well, okay. You got a lot of nice stuff. Is there anything that you can part with that is redundant? I think that's
I would think
the Gatling gun, obviously not.
yeah, and the arcane blade I need for this. Actually, you know what? I can get rid of the Gatling gun because I use Dread Curse for attacking, right? So I get the +8. So I wouldn't be able to pair that with the Gatling gun anyway. So I think I'd rather have the arcane blade and use Dread Curse and give you the Gatling gun if that'll help you.
Well, I mean, a Gatling gun's not going to hurt me.
Unless you're pointing it at yourself. I mean, yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
I think at a minimum the Gatling gun will help,
and the rest
and
of
then
your stuff doesn't stack.
same with
so.
Wither. I mean, Wither I could give away because I don't really use Wither. I don't know if that would be helpful or not.
When you're involving a combat, actually, your test lore is a pass.
I mean, if you already have the gun, it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
so yeah, we'll think about it. Okay.
I'll
so
take the
for-
Gatling gun.
But you can't
Well,
take
no,
it yet.
It's a future action. That yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm
an
sorry.
actual action.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we may be too busy for that.
Yeah, we might be. That's why I said take a look. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna run off in different directions. So.
Okay. All right. So Tony's gonna run from the hole, or however we pronounce that, and he is still, man, I think it's still gonna beat him up. He's gonna go there, and I'm gonna take a focus because being cursed is not a good thing, and getting a reroll may be helpful.
All right.
You could also rest and try to gain a little more sanity.
Only one. I thought about that, but I figure I'm gonna lose 1 and 1 once this hole moves down, so I'll get more bang for my rest.
All right.
Okay, so that brings us to Luke, who I think he has also a fairly, well, maybe it's not that boring. So, he does have a clue, right? Yeah.
He has 2 clues.
All right, so he is going to take the local action here on the City of the Elder Things, which is to test observation. If you pass, gain 1 clue, or spend 1 clue to gain 1 artifact. So, in my wonderful plan to basically solve everything myself, I didn't particularly take into account, if I miss any rolls or something.
Oh, with an observation of 1, it should be easy, right?
Right. All right. And now that my mouse is working again, let's get some dice out. It's an observation check?
That's what you said.
Well, that's going to be less fun. But it's okay. It's going to work. It's going to work. Here we go.
Sure.
We're going to...
Because we know the dice in this game are always kind of...
All right, so... Okay, so the first one was a failure, but that's okay. We got that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to use the Antarctic Guide to reroll 1 die when resolving a test on the Arctic sideboard, which I am on. All right, so we got that one out of the way.
Yep.
So next...
You're creeping upward. It's a 3, a 4, and now the next one's a success. That's how it works, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's say that. So now we're going to spend a clue.
Okay. You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I spent the clue. And that gives me a chance to re-roll a die. Oh.
Going the wrong way.
Alright, so now... Do I need that clue for anything else?
Yes, to get the artifact.
So I needed to get the artifact. See, that's why I asked. All right.
That's why I was like, "Are you sure you want to spend the clue? Because then you would have an extra." Oh, well.
Oh, no. I have the one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. You just need 1.
I just need 1. All right. Okay, so new plan for my second action.
Yes.
Second action, I'm going to rest.
Okay.
And I also am going to spend a resource to gain an additional sanity. All right. Well, that was highly disappointing. All right.
Throwing away the die. All right. I am having a Sydney encounter.
Okay, are we doing to the right or to the left? I
Doing to
forgot.
the right.
Yeah.
That's
To the
right.
right,
You're up.
Alrighty. Sydney. Yeah. He joins Sir Hubert Wilkins on a bumpy flight in preparation for his Arctic explorations. The trip makes you queasy. Test will.
Test will. Okay, so I need 3 dice. 1, 2, and 3. Do I have anything that boosts will? I always have to check. Yes, I have the Cultist Journal. No combat encounters. Spend a focus. You may resolve 2. That's not. That may come up, but not now. That's it. I just have 3. All right. I succeed.
Alrighty. So, if you pass, Wilkins mentions 1 quest that he cannot accomplish. Gain 1 task unique asset.
Jesus Christ.
More tasks.
I hate. I mean, look, there are good tasks. There are good tasks. I do have to admit that. But I always get the ones that say, go halfway across the globe to note where you're nowhere near.
Yeah, like your courier run
Yeah.
to Arkham.
Yeah, the courier run to Arkham. And it's like, I don't have time. Unique tasks. That's the one there. So let's see what I get. Okay, so I got.
Uh-oh.
I've suddenly forgotten how to look. When you perform a focus action, you may spend 1 health to place 1 health on this card. Then you may flip this card. Oh.
Because how could that go wrong?
I don't know. For Calvin, Calvin's flush with health.
Calvin,
He's-
yeah, I mean,
He
I
can
could actually do
sacrifice.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not worried about the sac. I'm worried about what happens when you flip.
that. Well, I mean, 10 generally the tasks are supposed to be helpful.
Right.
I guess that's a point.
Um,
All right, where's
although
Lola
I
at?
do know what game we're playing here, so I can't say that absolutely.
Lola is also in Sydney.
All right.
Yeah, give me a second. I just found you. That's the Asia cards, right?
Oh, I was doing it because I'm to his right.
Oh, okay.
Sydney, you pay a local guide to show you sharks in the Georges River. Test influence.
Okay, that's a good one for me. So I have 5 influence.
Woof. Oh, we did this wrong.
What? Uh-oh.
You
Shall
could
I
have
not
done
roll?
an acquire acid action and gotten rid of that stupid monster that's chasing Tony.
Oh, look at this. Hang on a minute. That's not good.
Okay. You got any rerolls?
Oh my. Oh my. This is not good. Hang on. Oh boy. Oh, once per round, an investigator on my space can may roll an additional die. Damn it. That is not a reroll. I think that is a fail, and this could be bad. My composed might be going away.
Oh no.
Because I did. So it says when resolving a test, if you do not roll any ones, you may re-roll all of your dice. Well, unfortunately, I rolled 2 of those bad boys, so I failed the test. I flipped this card. Panic courses through you. You feel yourself beginning to lose control, but a steady breathing and repetition of a calming mantra bring your core back to center. For now, you persevere, but each passing day brings you closer to the brink of collapse. Resolve one effect of your choice, gain a madness condition, and flip this card. I'm not even going to read the second choice because that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to discard on my madness condition for this card. So I will take another madness.
All right.
Why not?
And in fact, since you
already
don't
have
have
a
one,
madness?
no. Which means he had to anyways.
And the fail is, I get a leg injury on top of it.
If you fail, the guide is distracted and you get bitten. Gain 1 leg injury condition.
What?
Well,
Lola flew too close to the sun.
yeah, Lola got a little, exactly.
A little cocky, and
She got a little cocky, yeah, and she just got brought right back down to earth. So I'm glad I failed on the easy dice. Let's see what the roll is going to be for Tony being cursed in the heart of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is he doing the research encounter?
You know what? I'm almost wondering to not do that. Do the wilderness, and maybe I have a shot at an artifact.
Okay.
So let's do the wilderness. Let's get crazy.
All right.
So do we have any unique people in here, or are this all people we know?
No, I don't think we've met Gillette yet, so welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Okay.
You search through a series of labyrinthine tunnels to find a legendary lost treasure. Test observation -1.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that card started off so well. Oh no, wait. Oh, Tony.
Right, yeah, Tony's got
I was
4.
thinking influence. That's
No. That's as good of a stat as I could have hoped for. So 3 dice. I just want to make sure I don't have any other re-rolls. It doesn't appear that I do. So here we go, baby. 3, 2, 1, fire! Oh, come on! All right, I'm gonna use my focus to re-roll. Oh man, this would have been it. Oh, it was almost there. Okay, that's a foul.
It's all right.
All right. So that's fail.
The dice on this game are the things that kill you. You know, you're like, have this plan, but then the rolls just go against you.
If you fail, bad gases in the cave damage your lungs, impair strength.
Oh, why not, Tony? Why not?
What were you saying about bringing Tony around? I remember you mentioned that.
Well, you know, I'll just say this. I've rolled 9 dice and have not had a success yet, so this is going very opposite of how it did last episode.
Oh, man.
All right, Eric. Luke is in the City of the Elder Things, which is a blue deck off of the Antarctic board.
Okay, the mountains. It'd be nice if I could. Oh, whatever. City of the Elder Things. At the edge of your vision, members of the crew begin. At the edge of your vision, a member of the crew is being careless with glass jars of dark ooze. If you test observation.
All right. So this didn't go that well last time. No rerolls, well, except for that clue. And if I roll and not flip, where are we? Here we go. All right.
What about your Antarctic guide? No.
I already
You
used
already
him.
used him.
Oh, once per round.
The Arctic guide is Union. That's
Yeah.
It's once per turn, man. That's Union rules.
Oh.
Well, if you fail, the glass shatters and the ooze overwhelms the victim. A proto-Slogoth monster ambushes you.
Oh my
All right.
god.
So a proto-Shoggoth. We got one set aside over here. All right. So I'm going to do a little tangent as I get ready for this because this game, during the setup, they tell us to set aside a giant penguin. We haven't seen the giant penguins yet.
No, we have.
Where are my giant penguins? I was promised giant penguins. I want giant penguins. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. Okay, so first I have to do a horror check. My will is 4. Their terror rating is 2. All right. I'm gonna do one roll on these, and it doesn't count. I'm just sort of breaking the out of the bag luck out of them. All right. So now, like I said, doesn't count. Doesn't count.
I like that.
Well, you know, they're all identical or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I need 2 successes. I only get 1, so I take 1 hit to my sanity, bringing me down to 6. I'm okay with that. I'm less okay with what's about to happen on the strength check.
Yeah. Luke is a dreamer, not a fighter.
Yeah. Alright, so none of my stuff helps. So we're just going to roll that 1 die. And everyone who wanted to... Alright, so I take 2 damage.
Hang on. Might I recommend?
If you... Alright, why not? Why not?
Flesh ward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so my next plan might be for you guys to deal with the crazed elder thing while I go lick my wounds.
Yeah. This is
All right.
the second time.
So I cast Flesh Ward. I prevent myself from losing 2 damage. I have 2 successes, so I flip this. Let's see, 1 to 2. The spell causes skin to writhe and reform like a living being, no additional effect. Huh.
Okay.
All right.
So Rob, not to be that guy, I think you still net lose 1 health because you didn't roll any successes on the strength check, so you would have lost 3.
Oh, didn't I get
and that
1?
prevented you- No,
Yeah, you got
rolled
1.
on the 1 die. I thought you rolled the 1 die, and that's what that
You're
score
right.
was.
You're right.
Okay.
All right. Go
Still
ahead.
Not bad. Not
Be
as bad
the-
as it could have been.
Not as bad
Good
as
for
it
you.
could have been, but all in all, I'm not thrilled with this turn.
We had a tough round. Can we restart the stream? Can we just tabletop
So this was a good
rewinds, right?
practice round. We're gonna turn everything back, and now we're gonna play for real.
All right, and now that was an ambush and not a spawn, so it goes back off the side of the board or where it came from, right?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. I can't really tell because I have all the lights off in this room because it's so freaking hot. Well, that was not fun.
That was okay.
Yeah.
So
But-
now it's I'm lead investigator, so I should do this, which is the essence of not fun. Oh, look at this.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Advance the omen track first.
All right. So we go here.
Something
When
bad
it goes
happened?
here, yep. As a group, we have to lose one
One sanity?
sanity.
Lola can
Uh,
take it.
Okay,
I'm an-
yeah, because
I-
I'm kind of low and Tony's kind of low.
Yeah. Lola can take it because I plan on resting with my madness and my leggings. So.
Okay.
All right. But then
Then
we
the
reduce
next
this,
thing-
and so we never have to worry about that again.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Now we have reckoning effects.
All right.
Tony, I'm sorry.
So-
I cannot get away from this thing.
Starting with this thing,
Wait, but first we move the omen track
we did.
So
here
blue.
into the blue, and there's a
Ooh.
blue gate in London.
We're not used to there being gates.
I know we're doing
Yeah,
so
we've
well.
been pretty good about that for a while, but
All right, so we lose one doom for the one blue gate. Now we do the reckonings, starting with creatures on the boards. The only creature that has one is two of them. So the deep one, each investigator on this space loses one sanity, so no problem with that. The Dole, meanwhile, is going to move this monster one space towards the nearest investigator. So that's 1, so he comes to the pyramids. Then, each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health and 1 sanity.
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. So that's that.
Did we lose Rob here?
Rob?
Yeah, you kind of lost me for a moment.
Okay.
All right. Then the Great Old One doesn't have an effect. There are no Mythos cards in play on the board. So starting with the lead investigator, we go and resolve conditions and items. Calvin is the lead. He doesn't have any reckoning effects in play.
Not currently, no.
Lola is next.
The roll is chock full of them. We're gonna start with the
Yeah.
mysterious idol. So the idol reveals its true purpose. Flip this card. Okay. Since finding the idol, your dreams have been filled with wonder. You've experienced amazing adventures in other worlds. You've met fascinating people and battled terrifying creatures. Each morning you awake, having lived an entire lifetime overnight. You may spend a clue to improve a skill of your choice and flip this card. I'll have to remember that for next time. Kind of forgot about that. Now the not so fun. So despair causes her to lose 1 sanity. And my leg injury is test strength, which is not a strong point for Lola. So Lola's going to roll 2 dice. And thankfully,
Yeah.
she passed. So there's that. Now, the all-important Tony rolls.
Oh yeah, this is
Tony is going to go for the curse right out of the gate. He needs
All right.
to roll a die, and on a 4, 5, or 6. So here's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to change one of these cursed to a blessed die if I can, because then it'll show truly if he gets his 4, 5, or 6. Come on, baby, one time. Hey, goodbye,
Well
curse.
done.
Okay, so that goes right in the trash for whoever wants to throw that thing out. I don't ever want to see that card again. And on that same note, his haunted condition says roll die, and on a 1, 2, or 3, flip this card. So I'm going to stick with that blessed die because we just want to see an elder sign here. There we go. All right. not terrible.
All right.
I'm gonna get rid of
Now
these.
you can turn your dice green again.
I want to throw them right out. I did not like it.
Okay, that works too.
All right. Luke doesn't have any reckoning effects. So next we go to spawn a gate.
Drop one right on Sydney. Make this easy.
Nope.
Oh, Tony.
Tony. Well, maybe this will be something killable.
Yeah, it's maybe. Yeah, actually, if Tony can kill whatever that is, that would be good. Let's see. Drop a
Oh, a
cultist.
cultist.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Maybe Tony. Maybe.
All right. So that brings us to the text.
Okay. Lead investigator gains 1 character unique asset.
Ooh.
So that's nice until one of these cards says that for every character you have.
So
you take a
cynical.
damage.
He's so cynical.
I'm sorry, it's just happening. I know every time I've had an ally, that card has come up. Every time I've had a useful ally.
I mean, you guys have already established in this game, allies have killed some of our investigators, so
Go
take
ahead.
it all with a grain of salt.
Push the button.
All right, who do I have here? Ally. Oh, well, okay, that's
Oh, he spits out clues. That's pretty good.
after. He is very useful to have around. Until he stabs you in the back, which he did last time I had. So.
All right. We made it through the mythos.
If you want to call it that, I guess we did. Barely.
Hey, you're not cursed anymore.
True.
He's got an ally out of things.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're okay.
Doing all right.
Who wants to be the lead investigator?
If you want to pass it on to Lola, I'll take it there. So here's the whoa.
Just threw it out.
Threw that thing right
Sort
out.
of.
No one's the lead investigator. We're
That's
just gonna go home. we're like, screw this. We're done. We're going home. Let the world burn.
So here's my question. So Rob, are you kind of giving up on Luke getting the artifacts?
I mean, I'm okay with staying here and trying again with that clue, but I don't have a lot of faith at the moment.
Yeah, it's one die, right?
Right. So,
Because I could take Lola to potentially help Tony out, get rid of the thing chasing him, perhaps give him a weapon, which may be helpful.
Well, if
Or
you can
I
acquire the police raid, you can kill that thing right away. That's an
no,
asset.
you can't because the text on the mystery says you can't deal damage to it unless you have the artifact.
I thought he was talking about the whole thing.
Oh.
The whole-
guy.
Oh,
the thing that has been chasing
I'm in my head.
Tony
Yep.
all over the board.
My mistake. I
So-
was not adequately listening.
The thing with that though, it's got a health of 5.
It's got a health
So-
of 5?
Yeah, that's the only
I
problem.
thought I saw a 3. Oh, it has a health of 5. It does 3.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
he's a bad dude, right? So that's
Oh,
someone that
jeez,
Lola.
I don't like him.
No. No. So yeah, I'm
So that said, Luke can trade off. He can use his special ability to get up to London and then use his spells to take care of the doll.
oh, okay. That would be delightful. And in London you'd be taking care of a gate too, potentially, right?
Right.
Okay, so then let's trade off. Let's have Lola get down there, try to get herself an artifact, and be done with this nonsense.
I can
Because
send Calvin down there too for backup.
okay, I don't think it would hurt. Because I mean, I at least have rerolls and things for observation checks. So let's do that. I'm gonna do acquire assets to try to move down to the Miskatonic outpost. So she's got a influence of 5.
What?
Yes.
What asset
So-
are you acquiring?
Well, I'm
Sorry.
doing that's how you move, right? Isn't
Yeah.
there one?
So there's a
when I
special
perform-
rule on the Antarctic sideboard. When an investigator performs an acquire assets action, you may spend 2 successes to move to the Miskatonic outpost. So, do you also want to go into debt for 2 more and buy not a whole lot?
I do not. However, can I retcon one thing? I wanted to rest first. I forgot because I can't rest with a monster. Or no, I can't rest because I want to move off that monster space. So forget that. I did the acquire assets. I warp over to the outpost, and then I'm gonna move because otherwise that thing.
So, wait, you were on Sydney.
I was on Sydney. I acquired assets. I spent the 2 assets to go to the Miskatonic.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a move action as my second action to go to Lake Camp. So Lola keeps falling down. She's really tired, guys.
Oh, so if I go down there, the elder thing beats me up.
Well, you might have to do what I do, which is move the hell out.
Well, no, but if I just use move,
right,
then I can't move twice.
Correct.
Right. So in fact, right. So you could move to Antarctica and then use the local path. So with local paths, you can use any number of them, but only once per turn. There is only one on this board.
Yeah.
So that would get you to the Miskatonic outpost, and then you'd have to encounter the elder thing.
Would eat my face.
Yeah.
Right.
Although again, you could try to do the same thing that Lola just did and get 2 successes.
Yeah.
Or go into debt if you fail.
I'm going to, instead of being back up, I'm going to stick with my plan and go for that clue.
Okay.
And then.
All right, but so hold on.
Yeah.
Let's continue doing things in order.
Right.
Because this is now Tony's turn.
This is Tony's turn, and so Tony, I suppose, he can't rest with the monster there. Tony will.
I can give you 2 more sanity again, and 1 health. I can do that.
All right. I'll stay here and try to do the thing. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take a focus, and I will take a resource because I think I can't rest. So I think those are really the only 2 significant things I can do here.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So Luke. Luke. How is Luke gonna do this? All right. So Luke is just gonna focus. Get one of those. And then action, move to a space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen. So the current omen is blue. London is a blue gate. There isn't a creature underneath there or anything, is there?
Nope.
Oh no, that was the doll that's been moving around.
That was the doll who has been chasing Tony.
So we're just gonna run away all the way up here. All right, and now Calvin gets to go.
Okay, so I'm going up to this clue by spending a ticket. And then I am going to use my special action to give Tony 2 sanity and 1 health. And then I'm going to rest, which means I lose 1 sanity. but I think Tony needs it more than I do in his current situation.
Thank you.
It's getting a little low, though.
Yeah. You have 5? I thought you had 2.
No, he has done 3. Did you say 2 sanity and 1 health?
I did say 2 sanity and 1 health.
Yeah, he was at 6-3.
Should I just give you 1 sanity to bump you up to 4, and then we can both have 4?
That's fine. I mean, yeah, I'll take anything. Tony needs all help he can get.
Okay, so Tony's could get hit by 1/1, and then the cultist. How much sanity damage does the cultist do? Does it do any?
I don't think he does.
He actually doesn't do any.
Does not. No.
Okay,
These
yeah,
are
so
just
I'm just going to
humans.
give you 1, so that
That's
we're
fine.
both at 4.
Sure. Thank you.
And then you get a free action after. Oh, yeah, and that was your rest.
No, the resting with the free action.
All
And
right.
That's the end for me.
All right. So Lola will take the clue encounter because she's going to need a clue to get that magical gun.
All right. And what sort of space is she on?
That's a great question. You know
Oh,
what? You're supposed to
yep.
use in the research ones.
All right. So she's at the lake camp. I don't know if that matters. Outpost or lake camp. Near the furnace, you see a small black seed come to life and crawl out of sight. You desperately try to find it. Test observation.
Okay. So a couple things we have going on here. I'm going to use Lola's passive to roll an additional die.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I have an observation of 3 that gives me 4. And I will get a reroll if I use perceptive. So 4 dice. Let's just hope we don't need to do anything beyond this. Okay, good. Thank you. Pass.
If you pass, you capture it in a jar and keep it away from the heat. Gain this clue.
All right,
Well
Lola's
done.
feeling a little better. Lola's slowly now, even though she's got that leg injury, she's hanging in there. All right, Tony is going to fight the cultist. So so this is lore -1, and if I pass the lore test, I defeat the monster and gain an ally. That would be awesome, except for the fact that my lore is only a 2, meaning I'm rolling 1 die. But it's time to turn this around, Tony.
Yep.
Hey!
Okay.
All right.
So, would someone mind grabbing me an ally while we do the gate?
Are those under?
It's gonna
those
be
should-
in the.
Regular
I'll
assets.
put it on
right?
that deck, and then you change it to ally. That's the deck it's in. All right. So while he's doing that, you're going to an otherworld encounter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Tony. Oh, Tony has gotten a
bodyguard.
bodyguard.
He needs one. Oh,
Oh.
hang on. I put that cultist in the bag, but actually he comes over here.
Yeah.
That's
What?
nice. I'll give you that.
All right, City of the Great Race. You find yourself trapped in a strange alien body surrounded by the broken body of other Ithians. You hear a loud wind howling overhead. A blind panic creeps into your thoughts, and you struggle to retain your reason. Test will.
Oh boy, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. So okay, my will is 2. I don't believe I have any buffs. No, that's 2 during combat encounters. However, okay, I do have this expedition map that may let me add to the results. We'll see how that goes. Oh my, okay, that is a fail. I'm going to crazily choose to take that fail and not do any rerolls.
All right. You run blindly through the dark and are nearly crushed by the might of a flying polyp. Test strength.
Okay, so my strength right now is a 2 with that impairment. I do have to the newly found bodyguard, so bringing me back up to a 3. So I'll be rolling 3 dice. And please let me pass this, please. Or have a 4 in there. So okay, I'm going to use my expedition map once per round.
Keep reading.
Oh, it's an expedition or mystic ruins. That's not the right thing. Oh boy. All right, so we will spend a focus. Oh my. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay.
You see why? I had no choice. I had no choice either way. It would have got me down to 1. I would have lost 3 sanity or 6 health, and the other one I would have been rolling 1 die.
Ooh.
So this sucks.
All right. So
I should have given you
Hang on.
sanity. I'm sorry.
Hang on. Okay. We forgot Tony's passive. When I defeat a monster,
There you
gain a
go.
focus.
There you
So I
go.
would
There you go.
technically have 1 more focus to
you
spend.
probably should have
All
had.
right.
Well, I had 1 going in, so I would have had a max of 2. So here goes nothing, Tony. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. That's still a fail. Okay.
All right.
6 health.
Oh, I thought you were going to be defeated, though.
No, but
No.
he
Yeah.
loses his
Well,
prelude card.
It's kind of about time.
Tony's blacklisted. I can't spend focus or resources as part of an acquire assets action. Oh, awesome. So, yeah, let's get that agreement condition out here. I'll do that. You,
All right.
are they in deals?
Yep.
I'll just shuffle until 1 comes on the top, or not. There we go. Oh, it's starting to look good, Tony.
Wow.
All right, Eric. Would you read off another worldly encounter for me? I'm going to try to close this gate.
Another worldly encounter. It's Mystic Runes. That's other world. Bring it down in front of your card.
Thank you.
And we'll flip it. Otherworldly encounter. The thunderous voice of Nodens echoes through the darkness as you trek through the abyss. The Lord of the Abyss commands you to prove that you are worthy of his aid. Go before notice to resolve the passive effect, or prove yourself by your action to resolve the fail effect. So the passive effect tests influence, and the fail effect tests strength.
All right.
Oh boy.
So
You're wow. Those both suck for you.
yeah. Yep. So I'm skimming ahead, and I guess I'm gonna take the pass effect.
Okay. You plead with the great Lord of the Abyss to grant assistance leaving his fair kingdom. Test influence -1.
Here we go.
got
This is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Come on. I feel it.
Ow!
You pass. Nicholas flies you to safety. Close this gate.
All right, so I close this gate. A lot of stuff happens when I close a gate. So we're going to toss that over here. And now... Oh, wait. We're not going to toss that over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want that.
Oh, did you grab it for me?
I didn't see where you threw it at, so put it back in the main bag?
I may have accidentally. I meant to put it in the little trash can.
That's
all right.
Not it. No. I'll find it for you.
All right. So...
There's the hermits, right? No, that's
no, it was
when
London.
you close a gate during an otherworld encounter, gain 1 clue and 1 focus. That's my dreamer reward. So 1 focus, and if somebody could grab me a clue from the bag. Then, when you close a gate during another world encounter, gain 1 focus. If that gate corresponds to the current omen, which it did, recover 1 sanity. When you close a gate during an the world encounter, place that gate on this card, then you may flip this card. That's my 3rd gate. I'm going to do that.
It. Yeah, that's got to be good.
It's got to be good.
Sometimes even more, but yeah, I think.
All right, so there
3
are
gates is pretty
3
strong
gates.
for that.
Walking the ley lines, looking back through the portal one last time, you recall all of you learn about the other worlds beyond our consciousness. The knowledge will prove useful when their time comes to seal away the Ancient One. Gain 1 clue for each gate on this card. So
Oh my.
I get 3 clues. Eric, would you be so
Oh
kind
my.
as to pull 3 clues from that bag for me?
Okay.
Then, if there are gates on this card equal to or greater than half the number of investigators, which there are, solve the active mystery.
Ooh, baby.
Then return the
Let's
gates
go.
on this card to the game box and discard this card.
So, does that mean Luke has actually solved all 3 mysteries
Yes.
single-handedly?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is huge.
Wow.
That saved our bacon. As bad as
Oh
everything
my
has
God.
gone.
So, here's a question. Does that mean the Elder Thing goes away? Or does he stay out? I'm gonna mute my... Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure this out.
When this card enters play, spawn the crazed Elder Thing epic monster on listed out. Cannot lose health unless the active investigator has the alien device artifact. Then an investigator would gain an artifact and gain the alien device. At the end of the Mythos phase, the crazed Elder Thing epic monster has been defeated. Solve this mystery. So, I mean, I don't know. That reads like the crazed Elder Thing has to go to solve the mystery. I mean, okay, so this is to solve this mystery. You must you must defeat the crazed Elder Thing. But
Yeah.
if the mystery is solved, does the crazed Elder Thing have to be defeated?
No, I by my reading of this, I think the crazed Elder Thing should just be sitting out there.
Right, and I would
Well-
say that he also would lose that special ability about losing health unless there's an alien device.
I would
Right.
agree with that.
Yes. I mean, he's still unbelievably tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lola will smack.
Unbelievably tough.
Lola will smack him around like you've never seen. Maybe not the way she's going tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so other fun facts though. When the active mystery is solved or removed from play, discard all tokens on it or placed by it. I still don't think that includes
No.
him. Then draw a new mystery, placing it on top of any solved mysteries. So we don't have to wait to the end of the Mythos phase. We get our new mystery immediately.
Interesting.
So our 4th and hopefully final mystery is at the Mountains of Madness.
Okay, appropriate.
When this card enters play, place 1 Eldritch token on each of the following spaces: Lake Camp, Frozen Waste, Snowy Mountains, and City of the Elder Things. After an investigator resolves an encounter on a space containing an Eldritch token, he may spend 2 clues to place that Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of investigators, solve this mystery.
So, oh yeah, well, okay, Luke is way set up for that, but he is not near it.
You can get there.
Okay.
Acquire assets will get him right down there.
That's
Oh.
true.
Lola's got a clue. I wish Lola had all the clues she had before. I'm trying to remember how. I think there's a way for her to get more. Yes, when I rest, I can test and spend sanity to gain a clue.
All right. So this brings us to Calvin's encounter.
All right.
Okay.
Calvin, where are you, my man? You
Alvin
are.
is in generic.
Oh, you're sideways. Do you want to go for the clue?
Yeah, I'm going for the clue.
Okay. Just a research encounter. Are you on what kind of space are you on? Is that a city space or wilderness? That one always throws
It's
me
a
off.
city.
I think it's a city,
It's a
right?
city.
Okay. The chief of police has allowed you to lead a raid on a suspected Elder Thing hideout. Test observation -1.
Okay, so I get my ally gives me a +1 observation.
Ooh. That's the right stat for you.
And I think nothing else gives me observation. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to. So I have 5. And it's -1.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 5 dice that I'm rolling. Okay. I want to get these a little separated. Stop it. Because they just end up there. Fine. Okay, so I'm rolling 5 dice.
Whew.
Okay, I succeed.
Okay. If you pass, you free a group of slaves chained in the basement. Gain this clue and a random ally asset from the deck.
Again? Wow.
Yeah. You know that Mythos card's coming now.
Yeah, that card is definitely coming. But what do I get? Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
+1 lore, +1. You may reroll dice when. Oh, that's
That's
nice.
a great ally.
That so you're
And I also, because of my ally, I spawn a clue.
no.
After
You
resolving
recover
research encounter, recover 1 sanity.
Yeah.
Okay. So I recover 1 sanity. What spawns the clue? Oh, reckoning. I could still use the sanity. So that's so
Right.
I gain that clue.
Yep.
And that's it. Right?
All right.
I'm not forgetting anything else.
Nope. And we're back to a Mythos phase.
All right, here goes nothing. Okay, so we move the Omen track. Do we have any green gates? I don't think so, right? Just the 2 reds.
2 reds.
So Monster Surge, there are no green gates. So on a Monster Surge with no green gates,
A
we
new
draw a
one
gate.
comes out. So we've got Sunken Riley, where the Mystic Ruins are, and on top of that comes a monster, which is a Warlock.
Oh, is he the one that curses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Only on a 1 or 2. So on a Reckoning, if you roll a die on a 1 or 2, he curses the lead investigator, or the nearest
the
investigator.
nearest, yeah. All right, next step, we should be spawning 2 clues.
2 clues. So first clue on space 12, on the way to Antarctica, and the second one on space 11, not on the way to Antarctica. Well, maybe if you're coming from part of Africa.
All right, and then the event is a proposition. You're told everyone the parchment is indecipherable, but you are lying. You know the ritual necessary to summon and bind the dark power. You could strike a bargain with it. The situation is desperate, but you know that a solution is within its power. But what will you ask? What will it ask of you in return? Oh my! Oh no, we're not going to do this. The lead investigator may gain a dark pact condition to immediately solve a rumor mythos fight. Lola
No
laughed at
reason.
that one. Lola scoffs at such a suggestion. There's no rumors here. Not where we're coming from. So, all right.
Also, C. Maglin, is that how you pronounce it?
That's-
has joined us. So hi.
Welcome, welcome.
If you have any questions, put it in the chat. Someone who's more observant than me will answer them.
All right. Who's going to be our new lead investigator?
Okay. Shall we just go Tony? I don't know.
Yeah. Tony's just going to... Tony now... All right. Tony is going to... Yeah, Tony's going to move, and Tony's going to rest. Right? Because... Yeah, he's just going to rest. Tony's had a rough time. I can spend a resource to do an extra
That's
health
correct.
or sanity. Is it one and one or just one?
It's one each.
Oh.
So if
So
you
if I
have
spend a
two, if you spent two, no.
I only have
For
one.
each resource you spend, you get either a sanity or a health.
Okay. So I'll use that resource to make an extra health and do 2 health and 1 sanity. And yeah, that's all he's gonna do.
All right. Luke, poor Luke. How is he gonna get there when he has no influence to speak of? Well, he could always go into debt. Are you in danger of that dole? Should I try to take care of that, or
If you can, that would be great. Yeah, I may take Tony towards the warlock. Let him soak up the curse if we can't kill, and maybe get to that gate. I don't like blue gates, so.
What does he do here? Oof. All right, so what can I do? What can I do?
What was the spell that you were talking about that you could take it out with?
It's the Call the Storm, but I have to be on the space.
And it's still only 3 health.
Right.
Where is it currently? The pyramids?
It's on the pyramids, yeah.
Yeah.
You think
All
I'm
right.
coming in and chopping him up,
can,
Calvin?
well, I mean, if you're heading down there, I can head down there too, and we can attack it together.
It's not a bad idea. He's going to be on the Heart of Africa next, and then
Well, no,
in theory.
because now you're 2 away, and so is everyone else. So we would decide where he goes.
Oh, interesting.
So that being said, I'm gonna. All right. So, Eric, what do you think Calvin's gonna do?
Well, Calvin needs to rest because his little jar can advance the active mystery by 1.
All right.
So I have to do that.
All right.
Other than that, I thought I might try the acquire asset actions to get down.
Good. So
There.
Calvin, don't move Calvin to anywhere closer towards the pyramid.
Okay.
So Luke is gonna stay in Rome.
Okay.
He is going to rest. And then he is, while he's here, he's going to try to acquire assets and see what happens. All right, that was the worst of all rolls. So I am going to use 1 focus. Yeah, let's do this. This is a good plan. I'm on board with this plan now. I'm going to use a focus to reroll 1 of the dice. And I'll even use the other one. Why not? That's not going to cost me, right? Come on! How long has it been since I passed a roll?
A while.
All right.
Luke has been very effective for not being able to roll a single die.
Yeah. Oh, well. So the police raid would have helped, but that's not going to happen. All right. Calvin.
Well, so I need to rest. That means I can give someone. Should I bump up Tony?
I mean, he wouldn't be mad if you did.
Or is someone else need health more?
No.
Luke is at his max, right?
No, everyone else is at their max.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to, so I'm first going to use my power and give Luke, should I just give him one or give him more?
I mean,
8, 7, 6. 6 is still good.
okay. Take the 2.
Yeah, the question is, do I want to use this task down here to spend a health on it? Oh, when you perform a
That's
focus.
a focus.
Yeah, okay, never mind. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to give Luke 2. That lowers me down by 1. I'm then going to rest, which gives me one sanity. And as part of my rest action, I am going to test will
Can
minus
I
1.
interrupt for a second? Why don't you gain health as well?
Because I gave it to Tony.
But you rested.
I gave Tony 2. So I went down to 6.
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
I rested and gained 1 back up to 7.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm testing will minus 1. Current will is a 2. Our current will is a 3. That would make it a 2. And then my ally gives me +1. Oh no, my cultist journal gives me +2, so that's better. So I get +2.
No, the cultist journal is just in combat encounters.
Okay, so my ally gives me +1, so I have 3.
Hey!
Okay, so I flip this card, and I've read this before. Resolve 1 effect. You may spend 2 clues to advance the active mystery by 1.
Yes.
This card. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm
Do
going to
it.
spend my 2 clues. The clues back in the discard pile, right?
Yep.
Garbage.
And then I'll put an Eldritch token on the active mystery. On the mystery. Maybe Luke should have come to Antarctica.
Well, I'll tell you what. We may be able to do this right now.
I have one more thing to do.
Oh my God.
Calvin, when he heals people, is really effective. And I spent this resource, so I don't know what that else do. But I spent. Okay, so now I was thinking of just doing an acquire assets action to try to get that police raid. Or no, okay. So the question is, should I go down to Antarctica or should I? Oh, if I go down to Antarctica, then now I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I get gnawed on by the elder thing. So that would not be best.
Go for the police raid.
Yep. Okay. So my influence is 3. I'll probably have to acquire a debt, but if I can get at least one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay. Do I spend a focus? No. I don't think so, right?
yeah, save for the encounter.
All right.
Rob, is that cool with you, or?
It's your play.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, I do have a lucky rabbit's foot too. I could use.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my lucky rabbit's foot.
sure.
Well, that was a waste. Okay, can't do anything. I got 0 successes. I can't buy anything, so that's it for me.
Okay, so Lola, I think we've got a shot at winning this turn right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to perform a rest action.
Mm-hmm.
I can't gain sanity, period, but I can gain health, which I can't. But there's a reason I'm doing it. So let's first see if I can roll the die and get rid of this leg injury. Let's do that first.
It's a 6.
I mean, it's a 6, right? Okay, good. Leg injury gone. But my occult tablet says when I perform a rest action, I can test lore.
Nice.
If I pass, I can spend sanity to gain a clue.
Nice.
So I'm going to take my passive right now to roll an additional die to roll 5 die on this.
Yep.
5 dice. And let's hope. Okay. So that is a pass. I will spend that sanity to gain a clue. Action 2, just for the hell of it, I'm going to take the local action to try to get that sled dog, because sled dogs are kind of cool. So I'm rolling the 5. I'm rolling my influence. 5 dice. Yes! Get over here, sled dog.
I mean, Luke is a dreamer. He's not a rich man. He tried so hard to hire some sledge dogs.
Why isn't it's not working?
It's a unique asset.
Oh, no wonder why. It gave me a sledgehammer instead. Let's drop that in here somewhere. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's a dog sled. Okay. That is it. We'll wait for the encounter phase to do other cool things.
All right. So that brings us to the encounter phase, starting with Tony.
Tony is on a random city space.
A random city space. A flood has destroyed the library. You look through the sludge for valuable items. Test observation.
Okay, we've got an observation of 4. Don't have anything to buff that. Tony, you're the worst. That's a fail.
If you fail, the mildew overpowers you. Gain a disease condition.
Oh, boy. Oops. Disease.
You know, Calvin has been funneling health and sanity this whole game, and it's starting to feel a little cruel.
All right. Eric, can you do a London encounter for Luke?
Yeah, I will. I'm just saying. Maybe we should just let Tony die.
Mm-mm.
You just watch. Tony is going to limp through this entire fucking campaign.
Yep, he is going to redeem himself.
Okay, London encounter. Dion Fortune's books are filled with occult insight. You try to gain her help against the ancient ones. Test influence.
Can I just take the fail effect?
Yeah.
Oh, I passed.
Oh, the game says no.
Gain 1. Well, so this is really good. Gain 1 task unique asset.
Ah,
We're near the end of the game. That's
all right. I'm doing that.
Let's do Calvin. Calvin is random city.
random city.
All right. An old radio in your room begins to emit strange words from its speakers. Test lore.
Okay, I have to look through my stuff to figure this out. Okay, so my lore is 4, but then I have an ally that gives me +1 lore. Yeah, okay, so that's it. So I have a 5 lore. Alright, we're gonna roll these.
Yeah, wait, what? 5? Oh, wow,
He's good.
you do?
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
He does.
I just barely made it.
If you pass, you translate instructions to better yourself. Improve one skill of your choice.
Okay. Huh. I don't know.
Go for influence. You can have everything buffed up.
I'm gonna improve influence because I kind of need that to get down. If something goes wrong with Lola, I need to get down there. So, yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of Lola, she is in Lake Camp.
All right. But instead of a lake camp encounter, right?
No, it says after you resolve an encounter.
Oh, good, because otherwise this would have been just
Yeah,
a
so
little
this is
anticlimactic.
elementary. Yeah. I just have to do an encounter here.
You don't even have to pass it. You studied the corpses of elder things found under star-shaped mounds. Their vile nature distracts you and makes you prone to mistakes. Test will.
All right, I've only got 3 for will with no buffs. So let's see if we can end on a high note.
Excellent.
That works.
Excellent. Because if you failed, your skin makes contact with dark green oozing. You gain 1 infection condition. But you don't.
I don't.
And then...
And that,
go ahead.
I can spend 2 clues to, what is it, place an Eldritch token on that
To place
card?
this Eldritch token.
Oh, that one. Okay. And now we just have to survive the mythos phase.
Yep.
Which is where we are, right? That was the last of the encounters.
Yes.
All right, here goes nothing.
Ah.
All right, so we move. We have a blue. We have a blue gate. We have 1 blue gate, so Doom will go down by 1.
I got that.
We'll have a monster surge that hopefully won't
Where is the...
cause bad things. It's out all the way to the left of Buenos Aires.
So we do this so often, so we get 2 monsters added to Buenos Aires, including a Wendigo, because that's thematically appropriate, and a Chocho!
A very, very lost Wendigo.
He was hanging out with that giant penguin that never came.
I wanted a giant penguin!
Go asleep on a fishing boat, and I don't know where I am.
So 2 clues now
Alright.
for what that's worth. And while you're doing that, we have that which consumes. In one night, the whole monstrous undertaking has disappeared. Every occult sigil has been sanded from the wall and painted over. Every name on your list has moved to a new city without notice. You'd like to believe that you'd managed to drive them out, but you fear that it signifies something worse. The dark goal they've been pursuing is now accomplished. This is an event. Investigators, as a group, choose 1 gate on the game board and discard it. If the discarded gate does not correspond to the current omen, advance Doom by 1.
Alright, well, let's get rid of that blue gate.
Okay.
Go ahead, Eric.
Sinks back down below the sea.
And Do we have like a victory trumpet, like the Price is Right theme, something to go off like when we've solved the fourth and final mystery?
You know what? We do.
I love it.
We can't hear it, but it will be playing.
Okay.
We won.
We won.
Hey-o.
We won. So when 4 mysteries have been solved, investigators win the game.
That feels good.
Doesn't it?
This game felt good. I mean, except for Tony. This was a fun game. There were some misrolls, but in general, this was kind of cool. Lola was plowing through things. Luke was
solving
gates
mysteries.
left and right. Yeah, Luke was solving mysteries.
Luke was the MVP.
I know, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't able to solve all of the mysteries on my own. There's a moment where I thought I actually could have, but I'm glad you guys got to participate.
It was very generous of you to allow us to
Right.
solve the last mystery.
Right. And I tell you what, Tony owes Calvin a life debt because he would have died in round 3 without all the health and sanity you were pumping his way, Calvin.
Oh God! I just attached an IV between myself and
Pretty much.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Now, as I've said before, the common wisdom is that the Rise of the Elder Things is one of the easier great old ones. I think this has borne that out a little bit. Not that we didn't do an awesome job, but it does start with a lot of doom to give us play, even with the 4 mysteries. But, we should be proud of ourselves.
5 doom. We only lost 5
Yes.
doom out of that generous 16. So, I mean, just saying.
And it's good. I think it's going to be good to have this sort of boost to our ego because,
Bring on Yig.
yeah, Yig is next.
Oh, is it?
Yig is next. And I won't lie, I don't think I've ever defeated Yig. It's all those darn poison conditions. So I think it's possible we're going from the easiest to one of the hardest.
All right.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Well, thank you guys so much, as always, for playing with me. I do love this game. I do love playing it with my friends. I'm looking forward to see, as we start our 3rd game against the great old one Yig, whether the folks watching us are going to watch us win or watch us lose. I want to, speaking of, thank you all for watching us today and for the rest of the games. We're going to be doing this just about every Thursday around 8:30, as well as hosting the videos on Twitch and YouTube. So thank you for coming along for this ride. Thank you two for taking this ride with me. And I look forward to doing it again on Watch Us Lose. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.